All right, guys, here for our TA tools for success and prediction. Zach, what's your tools for success within this game, and what is your final prediction?
My TA tools for success, and I am going to continue to repeat this until LSU does it. I'm going to continue to repeat it until LSU does it. Do not start slow. If you start slow and you put yourself in a hole early like you have been doing, this is one of those games where it could get out of hand. It could get out of hand.
Yeah.
Because you're on the road, you're in a hostile environment. Florida, if they physically dominate you up front and you get down on yourself, it could get ugly. You cannot start slow. You have got to start fast. Go out, punch them in the mouth. Go be the first one to score. I'm not saying take the ball first, but I'm saying go be the first one. Go punch them in the mouth on defense and go score.
And then go score.
Like, I want to see that. I want to see LSU start fast. I want to see them start with some energy, some passion. Second thing is they need to establish the run. Offensively, they need to establish the run.
Yep.
I understand. We've said it here, and a lot of LSU fans, they want to see the receivers get going. I agree. But establish the run so that you can open up the passing game even more. On defense, get after the quarterback. Get pressure. Because Anthony Richardson is prone to turnovers. And this game could come down to a turnover or two. So get after him, pressure him, so that you force him into some certain situations with mistakes. So those are my TA tools for success. With all that being said, I mentioned at the beginning of the show that I feel confident about this game. Didn't feel confident about Tennessee. We saw that turned out. I do feel confident about this game. I feel good about this game. Now, I could be completely wrong, and LSU comes out and they lay a goose egg and they lose. Or it's a very close battle and Florida wins that battle. That could be the case. With that being said, I feel like LSU wins this game. I really do. I think they go. I think it's a low scoring game, because both offenses haven't been exceptionally great. I think it's a 24-21 win for the Tigers, and I'll take it. At this point, I'll take any win if they can go into the swamp, kill the Billy Napier narrative, go into a hostile on the road environment, get a win. And like I said earlier, this is a type of win that could help you get to 7-5, 8-4. It would be massive. So I do believe the Tigers win this weekend. And I sure hope I'm right after we had to suffer through last weekend.
Here's my tools for success. Number one, you have to, with them being one-dimensional, I think you got to, as a defense, force them into must-pass situations. If you force Florida into must-pass situations or obvious passing downs, you're going to be really, really successful on the defensive side of the ball. And you're going to hold them to a very low-scoring game. So stop the run, stop what they're good at, force them into obvious passing situations. Secondly, you got to limit special team mistakes. You got to limit special team mistakes and special team turnovers. You got to limit them in the swamp like this. Boy, it stunk to drop the opening kickoff last weekend. You dropped the opening kickoff, muff a punt, something like that in this game. Boy, the crowd's going to lose their mind. You have to limit special teams mistakes. Force them into obvious passing downs. Limit special teams mistakes. And lastly, my last tool for success is the coaching has to make better decisions when it comes to managing the game, as in, is this a go situation or is this not? They failed a lot last week, and honestly, that game looks like, and it was a complete rout by Tennessee. That game could have been way closer than what it was. I mean, you went from a drop pass almost being 20-14 to, it ended up being 40-13. You almost had it, after everything going down 20-0, you almost pulled it back and were right back in it and would have got the crowd right back in it. But because of a few coaching mistakes and a drop, you allowed their offense to continue to excel and put your defense in compromising situations. So those are my 3 tools for success. All that being said, I think the defense has a great game. We'll have to see how the offense does on the road in a hostile environment. Obviously, against Auburn, they had a hard time. But I think the defense has a great game against this Florida offense, and I think LSU wins 24-14. I think you get a 10-point W in the Swamp.